Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Uila Lightning Chat. I'm Dilip Advani, and I lead the market team here at Uila. And today I'm here to talk about the cost of an outage or slowdown in your data center or cloud environment, right? So before I get into the overall impact of an outage, right, I wanted to get some facts and figures out of the way, right, based on research that's out there, right? So whenever there's an outage, right, average they say it costs somewhere between $9,000 to $16,000 per minute, right, to an organization for the outage, and then the per incident cost, right, is typically averaging around $700,000 to $800,000 per incident, right? So uh, the traditional way of looking at an outage, right, or an incident, right, again, based on user complaints, right, has been to calculate the direct cost involved with just paying the salary of the full time IT staff members or contractors. But this estimation is only the tip of the iceberg, right, in terms of the true cost of an outage to the organization, right? So there are a number of other, you can call it direct and as well as indirect costs that need to be taken into account. So let's go ahead and talk about some of them, right? So the first one I would say, obviously, like we spoke about, right, that's the IT staff cost for incident handling, right? So this includes the time and effort spent in-house as well as if you have an outsourced consultant, right, with the identification, troubleshooting, and the resolution of the incident, right? The second one would be lost IT staff productivity, right? So if the IT staff member is just focused to keeping the lights on, right, they're not applying their knowledge and experience on other strategic transformation projects, right? Whether it's migrating to the cloud, whether it's some data center consolidation, whether it's rolling out certain applications, right? So many of those strategic projects that could help the organization leap forward, go ahead of competition, or do whatever, right? The IT staff member will struggle to provide the right amount of time and effort for those projects. Next one is lost employee productivity, right? So this is the application, right, that's being that has an outage, right? All the employees that are accessing the application, right? So businesses may struggle with recovering from that unproductive downtime, right? That those employees could be spending, right, in terms of waiting for the outage to be restored, right? And then obviously that leads into employee disengagement and distrust, you can say, in the organization's leadership as well. Then there's a question of increased equipment cost, right? The common misconception is to, okay, whenever there's a problem, let's throw more money at the problem, right? Let's just add in more infrastructure resources to solve the problem instead of getting to root cause, right? And with tighter budgets, that's going to be a tough sale to your boss or your CFO, right? That, okay, there's some problems. I want to get some extra servers. I want to throw some more money, right? That's going to be tough in today's environment, right? Then there's the cost to expand teams, right? If you can't throw money at the equipment problem, maybe you hire more people, right? Again, that's going to be tough, right? So with current IT teams, right, as they get bogged down with managing these outages and troubleshooting with multiple silo tools that may not get them to the root cause, right? They're going to struggle, right? They're going to be in this reactive mode versus in a proactive mode, trying to solve proactively that unplanned downtime as such, right? So some organizations will say, okay, or some teams may propose that maybe we need to hire more IT staff, right? That's a solution. But like I said, right, in this day and age, right, getting budgets for doing that, it's going to be tough, right? Then there's a business disruption, right? Along with disruption during the outage, right? Again, another challenge is associated with strategic investments, right? So as the critical business applications are not working, right, you can say after a strategic project's been launched, right? After migrating to a different data center or moving to the cloud, right? That's going to be an issue, right? There's the question of the lost revenue. Again, depending on the dependence of the organization's revenue on the application which is facing the outage, this could be significant, right? So, like for example, a retail organization where the POS terminals are down during a major shopping event, that's going to be impactful, right? Or it's an application used by a manufacturing organization, that's going to be very impactful and could lead to lost revenue. Then there is a question of the reputation, right? So again, you can say reputation these days holds as much, if not more importance as compared to revenue for any business, right? So any impacts there, right, impacts customer and then finally shareholder confidence as well. And in certain situations could even lead to legal issues, right? So those were some of the direct and indirect costs and impacts to an organization with an unplanned outage, right? I know we discussed a lot of areas, but the point I want to bring across is that there is widespread damage to the organization's revenue, employee productivity, reputation. There could be legal issues, right? When your applications or services don't work well, right? So you as a key IT team member, right, need that visibility into the environment that you're managing, right? That's going to help you prevent these unplanned downtimes, right? So again, all these things have an impact on the organization, but like I said earlier, it could have an impact on you as well, right? Impact your career, right? Your own job security and growth could be impacted by this, right? That instead of being involved with strategic projects, now you're just doing the day-to-day stuff, right? So again, impact to you as well as the organization. So anything that you can do to prevent that unplanned downtime is just going to help everybody, right? It's going to be a win-win situation for the organization as well as you, right? So that's all I wanted to talk about today. And I'll be back soon with another topic, right? Thank you and have a great day.